ask them next time you see them. This is CapZeyeZ every Saturday night. Dave lets me sit in this chair. I feel like Captain Kirk sometimes, and I rap to you and rap. Yeah, really, live long and prosper. And I talk to different bands here in town that are making a dent, definitely making a difference. And tonight's show, Dave's packed a dynamite little package for you, so you need to make sure and watch. The video before that slips to mind who it was. Cartoon Sky, I believe they said that. And that was an acoustic thing Dave's putting on every Monday night. Well, so I'll keep this short because these guys are ready to start jamming. We're sitting here. The band that we opened up CapZeyeZ with is probably one of the best bands here in town. You've seen them working. If you haven't seen them, you are definitely missing a treat. Most of the time towards the end of their set, I'm walking up towards the front of the stage with my jaw dropped, saying, I wanna carry their guitars, man. I just wanna, let me just, you know, touch their drums. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mother Tongue. So, what's going on, fellas? Welcome to CapZeyeZ. I know, really? And then they also have gold-plated underwear. Yeah, really, the dolls. The new kids on the block. That's okay. So, fellas, for the people out there who haven't seen you or heard you, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves to the television audience?
My name is Jeff, Haba, and I play drums for a living, sort of.
Play drums like a motherfucker.
I'm David. I play bass, and we're Mother Tongue. We're a collective four-piece, and we do our thing.
I'm Justin, and I play guitar.
That was
living, almost.
For a living, almost.
I'm Chris. I play guitar.
Cool. So y'all both do the straight Stratocaster feel? Yeah, no, none of that double-handed whammy bar thing. I mean, it's just good old badass fucking rock and roll.
We couldn't learn
Yeah.
the whammies were just woo.
I'm building this 12-neck bass, and I'm coming out with that sweet.
With whammy bars galore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put whammy bars on my drums.
Yeah, everybody. That's funny. Such a humor too, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. So y'all played with other bands before, or is this just a brand new project that y'all just were playing and practicing with other people, not really doing anything, or what's the story? How did y'all meet, and who did you come from?
This is the most complex story ever in the history of Austin music. See, David's from LA, so he's out of it. But the three of us, man. I mean, if you were to think about like every band that like the three of us have crossed through, it would pretty much give you all of Austin music. I don't know how it happened, but you know, I was in a band with Chris like way back in 1986 when I was 16 and he was about 40. And just kidding. And Jesse and I were in a band called 2 Minute Hate, and then a band called None More Black after that, which comes from Spinal Tap. It's not a racist thing at all. We're not racists. Never were.
You're a fucking racist, man.
So then 2 Minute Hate definitely had made a dent there for a while, or at least everybody wanted to come and see that for a while?
There was people at the reunion.
Yeah, that was the weird thing about that. We did a 2 Minute Hate reunion thing with Dread the other night, and it was the biggest show 2 Minute Hate ever had. These people just suddenly just went, whoosh, we love you.
Yeah, really. Where were you before, huh? So, and then, did you play with somebody before all this? Hold on.
I was in a kind of obscure band called the Subway Killers, and then I was in a band with him a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And what's the name of that?
That was called Golgotha, and you might have seen us at one party with the Reeds.
All right.
Back in 86.
And the CD's doing well.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, and I was in a band called Armada before that with I don't know what happened to these people.
Jeff, you're gonna go on all night with this.
Really. And then the man doing the vocals and the whole concept seems like you have most of the ideas. Do you write all the lyrics?
Oh, not at all.
Not at all.
We're all extremely. It's just a huge, collaboration. None of our songs, are an individual endeavor. It's all coming from one place. We like it to come from one outlet,
Right, all of you.
Yeah, so it comes from everybody, all the words. I mean, verbs, nouns, adjectives, they're all there.
All of it.
Yeah.
And you've been playing bass for forever.
For a long time.
Right. I mean, you can tell in your style. All of y'all are definitely competent.
My mom had had protrusions coming out when she was pregnant, and there was even like a neck of the fender P coming out of the neck. But
she had one in there waiting for you.
No, it was with me.
Oh. Cool.
Because that cord was attached to.
Right. The umbilical cord ran into an
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So y'all have started doing the Cannibal Club thing every Monday night. So with that comes a little bit of maybe recognition. People are starting to realize that Mother Tongue is a serious band.
Well, I think we realized that a long time ago.
Right. Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, it's just a really cool vibe because it's no cover, you know, and it brings people into a place where they can hang out, and you know, we don't mind doing it. We like playing for people, and that's what counts, you know. So yeah, it's a real good thing. We like playing down there, and it's a nice sound and everything else, you know.
And your Ritz gigs, are y'all going to be doing any more Ritz gigs?
Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
Since the Dancer Mother Tongue thing.
Yeah.
Well, it was sort of decided before that. So.
I understand. I guess during sound check, we're pretty much going, who's in charge? Nobody's in charge. Oh, well, hopefully Mother Tongue will help us. You know.
And most of all, who's got the mics? Where are the mics?
Yeah, really. Well, man, that's really cool. You're jamming out at Cannibal Club. Where else can people catch you? Do you have tapes out right now?
We have tapes that we usually just give away. We don't usually sell them, but we're starting to, you know, try and buy the cat food, you know, not for the cats, for us. So we're selling the tapes.
Right.
And we're just, you know, we're basically just getting out there. We're gonna, you know, I really don't know what else.
Right. Are y'all on your tape? Is it this collaboration, the four of you?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I heard your tape, and by far, this is my personal opinion. You can spit on me or hit me later. Y'all say, hey, he's got it ready. Y'all definitely live have much more of an energy and much more of a, you wouldn't call it balls to the wall, man, but I mean, it's definitely from the soul.
Right.
And all of y'all are competent enough as musicians to be able to portray that to everybody. So what made you pick the songs on the tape that you did instead of some of your, I don't think better songs would be the word, but a little bit more groove-oriented, a little bit more?
Well, I feel that, like, we're so incredibly diverse, you know, and those 3 songs, I mean, next week, Mother Tongue's going to be a completely different band, you know. We play a lot together, and we have a relationship that's always changing musically to keep it fresh. And those songs just were there that week, and we did them. And, you know, I mean, it sort of sounds like the Bedtime Collection or something, you know, but
right.
They're very cool, mellow, groovy songs, you know.
Right. Well, it's definitely a good taste.
Yeah, the thing is, you know, some of those songs, you know, we did them that week, and they were, I mean, they were the choice at the time, but they really change in a live situation and stuff, you know, and a lot of the songs are less pre-thought out as much as they have a guideline, if you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know, rather than a set formula that we follow every time. There's guidelines we know we'll eventually get to a part. I'm not making no sense.
No, you are. I mean, as far as whenever you write a song, it's not everybody has to do this exact same part. There's plenty of room to add or take away whatever you feel like doing.
Which is the most fun thing, because always in bands before this, I was just wishing that it could come to a situation where there was a freedom to really express yourself within the music.
So everybody here is improv king, pretty much? I mean, you
Well, we're not too good at it, you know?
But it's nice to have the freedom.
I mean, every time I smile, that's a direct fuck-up, you know?
Right. You're not grooving? I thought you were jamming ass, you know? I was sitting there watching you go, woohoo!
Actually, you know, like, the favorite part of Mother Tongue, I think, is the mistakes, because that's when it's a whole different trip.
Now, right here and now, we want to talk. We want to talk.
Let's hear it.